video, I just want to show off Simba because he's like the love of my life and the only boy who will like give me attention when I need it. I love him. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back. I like really appreciate it. Today, actually, I mapped this out because I'm trying to be a professional YouTuber now. So this is what I did. Simba is like literally eating my plant behind me. So if you hear tapping, it's because he's being a crackhead right now, like a literal crackhead. So the title of this video is How I Stay Happy and Mindful as a 22-year-old in LA. I thought it was important that I put out there that I live in LA just because a lot of people associate LA with being like kind of unhappy because social media is such a big part of LA culture, and with social media it's so easy to be lost and consumed in Instagram's idea of what exactly is beautiful and the lifestyle that you have to live in order to be successful or happy or anything along those lines. It's 2020 and I'm turning 23 this year, and I feel like this is the happiest that I've been ever. If you've followed me or like know me in real life or even have been subscribed to me like from the beginning, I mean it's still the beginning, but like the beginning, then you know that like I've struggled with depression, with bullying, and I really just never felt like myself up until now. I'm definitely not one of those people who think that like LA is not for them and it's just a completely different lifestyle that makes them uncomfortable. I've always been such an extra person. Like the way that I dress and like my personality and everything has always just been like over the top. And I feel like with where I used to live and where I have lived in the past, within the past couple of years, I haven't really got to express that. So I've written down a couple of ways that I feel like I kind of grew into myself and how I managed to become a happier person. So the first thing that I wrote down in my journal, to remind myself how grateful I am. I think it's so easy to get lost in the things that we don't have and the things that we want for ourselves that we forget how far we've really come. I'm such a nostalgic person, so I never lose sight of where I came from, and I'm always so appreciative of where I am now. And that's not something that I've developed within, you know, the past 6 months or a year. Like it's something that I've always been mindful of since I moved out of my hometown. I just feel like in my hometown I was so trapped, and it was a really small town and people thought that they knew who I was as a person, but they really didn't. And now I'm so grateful for the people that I have met and the city that I live in. I always want more for myself, especially when it comes to like my career, and I have so many goals for myself, but I'm so grateful for the job that I have now, and I'm especially grateful for my friends and my family because, you know, they're so good to me and so supportive. I'm so grateful for the people that I have met online through Instagram. That's something that I honestly like never thought that I would get to accomplish. Like I never really saw myself as like a figure online. I'm so happy that I decided to put myself out there because now I have this community of beautiful and inspirational Asian American women, and I finally feel like I have this community and that we're able to understand each other, which is something that like I never really had. My followers and my supporters are people that I am definitely so grateful for, and I wish that I put that out more. Here it is. Thank you. Thank you so much for following me, and I appreciate all of you from the bottom of my heart. Another thing that I'm grateful for are my romantic relationships, whether it be past and present. I know that I made this video about my past relationship and people were thinking that I was making myself a victim or that like I got played, but although the relationship was toxic and we had our ups and our downs, I will always be so grateful for that person, and I definitely would not be the person that I am today without him, along with all of the other people that I have been with in the past. Now I know that like dating in LA is a fucking trip, we'll say. It's so different and weird being in the dating scene because I've never really been single before. Ever since I was like a freshman in high school, I had a boyfriend. So I'm so grateful for this opportunity that I have now to be able to get to know myself a little bit more, so that way when I do have my other half, I'm able to give my full self to them rather than trying to morph myself into their idea of a perfect girlfriend. So something else that I actually started implementing recently that has definitely made me more happier and aware is journaling my thoughts and feelings. I'm definitely the type of person to feel a lot, and I'm definitely so emotional and sensitive, and this is something that I learned to be ashamed of and something that I shouldn't speak of, or I don't know, just kind of like push it to the side and like cry, but then you gotta pretend that everything's okay. One of my goals for 2020 is to journal every single day. I find that doing this makes me more aware of my feelings and my emotions. I like writing down my thoughts and my feelings just to kind of remind myself that they're there and just like acknowledge that I feel some type of way, and that's okay. It's nice because when I was in a relationship, I would always put my emotions onto that person and expect them to take care of it, but now I'm just trying to take care of myself in the healthiest way, and I feel like writing down everything really helps because it's like I'm putting out my thoughts and emotions into the universe without, I don't want to say burden, but without putting that responsibility of handling all of my emotions onto another person. The third thing that I put was to stay organized with a planner or a calendar. So I feel like when all of my thoughts and all of my plans are just like written somewhere and they're noted, it keeps me organized and aware so I don't get stressed and it makes me unhappy. Something that I've been doing is I've been writing down like lists in my journal along with like writing down like my thoughts and everything. I put down like all of my travel plans for 2020, everything I need for my Europe trip. This is my 2020 social media strategy, just because I'm trying to kind of rebrand, but that's another video. Like I said, I kind of outlined this video, so now I like know exactly what to talk about and I'm not just like all over the place like I usually am, like a fucking crackhead. Along with my my planner, which is this guy right here, and I just got this planner from Target. I tend to lean towards the bigger planners more opposed to the smaller ones. It just feels important because it's like a big ass book. Not only do I have this planner, but so I'm constantly looking and keeping track of like all of my bills and like upcoming trips. I also have this big ass calendar that hangs in my room. Let me go get it. This is my Big Daddy calendar that I keep hanging in my room, and it's hanging like directly in front of my bed, so I'm like always staring at it, and there's no way that I can be late on a bill because I'm always looking at this thing. It's kind of nice when you're like on the phone and you're talking to someone and then you're like trying to plan something and the calendar's just like in your face, so you could actually like see your month, whatever. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's definitely helped me in the past. And then the last thing that I have is remember to treat yourself. Remember to be kind to yourself and reward yourself for, you know, little things even. Just like waking up and getting out of bed in the morning, because some days are a little harder than others and you should be rewarded for really like pushing through that and making it through the day. It doesn't have to be like anything spectacular, or like you don't have to like cook yourself like a 5-course meal or whatever. It can be something as small as like, you know, drinking a glass of wine or like taking a bubble bath. For me, what I like to do the most that just makes me like feel good and feel like put together is to get my nails and my toes done. My nails are me. I am my nails. Along with that, you know, I really like to put my thoughts and feelings and how I feel physically above everything else, because something that I noticed that I used to do, especially like when I was in a relationship, is I used to put that person's feelings, their schedule, how they felt over how I felt, and like my needs and like what I wanted, because like, you know, I just wanted them to be happy with me. Now that I like don't have anyone that like I feel obligated to, now I feel obligated to myself to just kind of like make sure that all of my needs are met. Self-care and self-love is definitely something that I've been implementing ever since I've been single, and I'm happy that I'm stressing it so much. With dating all these different people, it really makes you feel some type of way. I just don't understand why a guy would like, why they would like treat you like you're in a relationship and like whisper sweet nothings in your ear, and then wake up in the morning, give you this face like they're so grateful for you, and then they hit you with, I don't want to be in a relationship. But you know what? It's fine, because I need to be in a relationship with myself. So that is all from me. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and it was helpful to you. I'm probably just gonna edit this video and enjoy my time with my son, because no one wants to lay in bed with me tonight, so Simba will. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Say bye, Simba. He is such a crackhead, I swear to God. Okay, bye.